Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with episode 800 of my TTM mail day. Wow, that's a lot of TTM videos. And through the years, I've done daily videos, and I've done weekly recaps, and I've done more daily videos, and then back to weekly recaps. I keep switching. So it could have possibly been a lot more if I would have kept on daily, but kind of a big milestone in my opinion to keep going for this long, and for you guys to put up with me for 6 years. So I do really appreciate it. Want to share with you what I got in today for Saturday. There's actually quite a few, and I figured I'd go ahead and open them live with you. So you and me are both seeing these for the first time coming back. So I forgot my marker, so we'll have to do this way, I guess. First one is coming back from Shreveport, Louisiana. And of course, we usually try to start with the cards first. And that one's from this month. So we'll get the letter opener. It's been a while since I used that one. And we'll see who we got. Is one card, plus looks like he signed the index card. Oh wow, so this is really cool. I don't know why he described it to Jason, but that's alright. I hadn't seen the success for this guy almost since I sent to him in like 2016. So neat to see that he's still there and signing, but his former offensive tackle of the New York Giants, Mr. Willie Young, and he signed this 1973 Topps. I don't know where the two Jason came from. Maybe I accidentally messed up on my letter, or maybe just had two requests and just kind of mixed it up, but either way, I don't mind. Then we got the index card that I just used for a little protection that he signed as well. Mr. Willie Young. So that's neat to see that he is still indeed signing, because it's been 4 years since I've seen anybody post anything from him, and I was looking at like 3 different sites, so it's kind of weird. Then next we stay in the same state, Louisiana. I got Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Also same month. Looks like they also signed the index card, which is cool. It says Mr. Tommy Casanova, a really good kick and punt returner. Also played safety. He was a good player for the Bengals in the 70s. And then he signed and inscribed this index card as well. So very neat to get back from Mr. Casanova. Then we move up the coast a little more. Greensboro, North Carolina, Piedmont Triad area. Again, this month. It is another football success. I have tried sending to him before, I think about 5 years ago, but nothing came of it. So I had a card of him in that a lot of football cards I bought. So 1977 Topps signed by former middle linebacker of the Steelers and Seahawks, Ed Bradley. So really cool to get back from him at least once. I don't know if my first request even ever made it to him. Could have been lost. So very neat to get back from him. Then this one got folded over a little bit. Coming back from Boise, Idaho. This was sent out on February of this year, so a little bit older success. It's been a while. GK are the initials. Not quite sure who that would be. Oh, it's Mr. Gordon King, another offensive tackle from the New York Giants, on an 81 Topps. So that's cool. Never sent to him before. Had a card of his, saw he was signing, and thought it'd be neat to get something from him. So he was a pretty good offensive lineman for them for a number of seasons there, from 1978 is when he started. So that's pretty cool. Looks like he was an all-pack 8 selection at Stanford. So he was a good offensive tackle. So very nice. So that's it for the cards. Then we move on to some photos. We have 4 here. So hopefully they're all signed. First off, this one's coming from Hartford, Connecticut. 520. See what we got here. Make sure there's no note or anything. There is a little bit of a note. So I sent him 3 photos, but he used one of mine for somebody who didn't have a photo, so that's perfectly fine. I actually, I always put my letters, if there's something I include in my request, that they can feel free to take it if they like, or so hopefully somebody got that photo that I know. That'd be kind of cool. But this come back from Mr. Russ Francis, former tight end of the Patriots and 49ers. It's kind of funny, this is almost a similar looking photograph, but yet in 2 different uniforms. But he inscribed with Aloha. So very cool. And he signed one to Bruce and one to me. And then it's kind of cool that he put the Rookie of the Year inscription on the Patriots one, and then the Super Bowl inscription with the 49ers one. And then here's the little note. So thank you, Mr. Francis, for signing this. And that's all good for sharing one of my photos with somebody else. I don't mind at all. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I was just going to send 2, but I found a 3rd one of you that I thought was kind of cool, so I thought I'd send it. Also, shout out to Zachary on Luff for the idea on that one. So thanks, Zachary. I saw that you had gotten him, I think, about a month and a half ago or so. It might have been longer than that, actually. So thought that'd be kind of a cool one to send out. Next one, I cannot read where it's coming from, but it was sent out this month as well. It looks like through the envelope I can kind of see like a little note on my letter. It is legendary wide receiver of the Denver Broncos. Sadly, the silver smudged just a little bit, but it's still not too bad. But that's my fault for sending glossy photos, because that's all I have. I cannot find matte photo paper right now. But it got Haven Moses, part of the M&M connection with Craig Morton, and really key contributor to the Broncos' success when they got to the Super Bowl. Sadly, they didn't win it, but for the Broncos to be a really bad team that's kind of like known for having a decent defense and a few good players to make it to the Super Bowl was pretty cool. So that was a really interesting team. I've watched the Broncos DVD that I got from my grandma years ago about the team history all the way up to about 2005-ish, I think. I've watched that DVD so many times. I just always love learning about the players. So there's just a little short signature. So one is going to Kim. Sorry, Kim, it did smudge, but I hope you don't mind. It's still not too bad. Just a little smudge on the end of the Haven and the M, and then the very best in Kim, or the M on your name. So I don't think you have anything from Mr. Moses, so should be a neat one for you. 2 more, then we're done. Got Springfield, Missouri. Also 520. That's pretty much most of my successes you're going to see, because that's when I sent out a ton. And when I got back into the game. This is coming back from legendary country musician, Mr. Johnny Lee, who I've gotten on a 4x4 photo years ago. And since I've learned how to do 4x6s, I thought it'd be neat to get him. I might possibly send that one photo out to Mickey Gilly. I don't know. I think he still signs, if I remember right. So, really cool. He had a hit song, I think, in 1975 that topped the charts. I remembered the song name just a few moments ago, but now I can't remember it. It was a pretty hit song back back in the 1975. So got his launched his career pretty well for him. So finally, and of course I'm a big country music fan, so I like getting those. Finally, it's Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Again, 520. Let's see who we got. It is an all-American girl. She kept the photo, but that's alright. She traded me out for a couple cards that she signed for me and Kim. And she put on each of the inscriptions to us. She said, "May your life be a grand slam, Miss Joanne McComb." So that's really cool. I think it was just a photo of this, and then I sent an index card. But I don't think they're supposed to sign index cards, as we learned from last episode, so that was probably not a good idea. So, very cool. So she played in 69 games at 242 at-bats, 34 hits, 32 runs, 19 RBIs, 100. She had a 140 batting average, but I mean, small sample size, only 242 at-bats. Her fielding record is unavailable, though. The 1950 AAGPBL promo said Joanne is the Springfield Sally's best utility player, so that's why her batting average is low. She's a utility player. This tall 16-year-old girl regularly plays first base, but can double in any infield position, pitch, and play the outfield. Following her baseball career, she spent 32 years as an educator, 26 of those at Bloomsburg University in Pennsylvania. In her honor, the university established the Joanne McComb Outstanding Female Athlete Underclassmen Award. So that's very cool. She was 5'8", so she was pretty tall for a lady. She was born 1933. She's a year older than my grandma, so making her 86. So very neat to get back from Miss McComb. So pretty good day for Kim as well. And I think there's a couple in there for Bruce. So that is all, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope to get some more videos out for you. I'm going to work on them tonight. Just record a whole bunch. So be on the lookout this week for have a whole bunch of videos. So I thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And hope you have a great night. So talk to you later. Bye.